Today is Star Wars Day. We're about a month late from May the 4th, but that's okay. Better late than never. I have finally decided to fill in the final section of my Eternity Isle that is not built or decorated. I've been avoiding this little section. I didn't know what to do with it. We are talking about the wastes, of course. Today will actually be a bit different. It will be a two different section build with the same theme, because I also had never decorated the Oasis. So today we're going to be using the Tatooine stuff and a lot of other things to decorate the wastes in the glittering dunes of Eternity Isle, and we will also be using the Naboo stuff to decorate the Oasis in the glittering dunes. These two builds will be the final two builds for my Eternity Isle. I will finally be completely decorated here, so without further ado, let's get into the build. So you're probably wondering why I chose the Wastes for a Star Wars build, considering it has this giant Cave of Wonders entrance in it, which is very Aladdin. It is because in my infinite wisdom, I already built an Aladdin build over in the Borderlands, and I'm very happy with it, and I don't want to tear this down. And I also don't want to have the entire Wastes, or the entire glittering dunes essentially, be Aladdin. So we're going to pretend that's not there, or we're going to come up with a reason why it could be Star Wars themed. The other reason why I like the Borderlands for the Aladdin build is because it's much closer to the castle, which is also very Aladdin. So it kind of matches that and it kind of extends up into that. So I kind of prefer the Aladdin build being on this side. So the Cave of Wonders is a problem that we will problem solve later. But I've got all of my stuff over in the Oasis for this build because I needed the space to be able to plot everything out. So this is all the stuff I'm planning on using for the Tatooine build. We'll do the Oasis side afterward. So the biggest things I want in the wastes are going to be Wally's house and the Tatooine house that we got from the premium shop. A lot of the Tatooine stuff, all the Tatooine stuff from the premium shop is going to be in this build. So these are the two main buildings for this build. I'm kind of thinking that like the walled compound will be more just the Tatooine stuff, and then Wally might have his own section kind of over here somewhere, potentially. There is this. So we're going to need to figure that out sooner rather than later. I'm going to start building walls and just see where that takes us. When they give us these wall kits, I wish they gave us more pieces, just because sometimes like I noticed this with the Mulan ones, like it's just hard to maneuver them because sometimes they're too big, sometimes they're too small. Like you don't always have the size that you need for certain things. The other difficulty with this Cave of Wonders is going to be, I believe that the footprint of the Cave of Wonders is fairly large. Yeah, it comes out pretty far. So we're going to have to do a lot of navigating around it, while also still leaving it accessible, because I do want to be able to go in there if I need to. I mean, there's not much I need to go in there for these days, but like I do still want to be able to get back there. So I think if I go out, ooh, I need food. I think if I go out this back door, I can still walk over there. Yes, okay, perfect. So I don't need to put a door on this side because I can just get over there from there. So we can just completely cover this. Nothing to see here. This is one of those like when they're building a new store in the mall and they're like, excuse our mess. That's what this is. Leaving this archway for that node right there. There's another node back here, so you can go this way. I think those are the only, oh, there's another node over here. Those four, okay. Wally has one. So I'm thinking this compound's gonna be pretty large. Like I want it to be pretty much fully walled, with the only exception being Wally's part of it. And I'm already running out of the walls. They always give us so many of the wall pieces and not enough of the arch pieces. Like 2 arches was crazy work. Like see right here, if I had a half wall size, I wouldn't have to have this door so far away from Wally. And there's also no like way to do diagonal. It's kind of forces you to do everything square, which if you're going to introduce curved pathing, introducing curved walls as well. Like I honestly feel like they need to make these walls function like fences and just let us draw them out. I don't know how that would work with the gate pieces, but it would be better than having to individually place them like this. Because if I were to try and do a diagonal, it wouldn't line up. Like you'd see the huge gap right there. And there's not really a lot of furniture pieces that allow clipping to cover that. So we're gonna deal and just keep going up this way. I'm gonna hope that an arch lines up with this. Fingers crossed. Oh no. Okay. Maybe if I do this, come further out. It's not gonna fit, is it? Nope. Can this go further up? If we scooch everything just a smidge. And this is a lot of what building with the wall sets is like, which is kind of why I avoid them a lot of the time, is because you realize everything is off by like 1 or 2 tiles, and then you need to shift everything. See, I still need 1, 2, 3 tiles of clearance. 1, 2, 3. I think that's going to cause problems with the Cave of Wonders, though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh. I think it's working. Okay. Watch this, like, not even solve my problem with the while your house is in the way. Okay, scooch, arch for Wally, wall. Okay, it's closer. It's not precisely where I needed it, but I think that will have to do. But can I fit a wall here? Oh, yes I can. Okay. Now if I could only just... How much further can we go this way? But that's going to completely block all that. Okay, I need to move this for a second. First, I'm going to go buy these arches. Another big reason why I wanted a Star Wars build is because Eve and Wally have been hidden in the back of my Glade of Trust since each of them came out respectively. And it's definitely been like they're hiding back there because they were not but like really... I molded them into the build as well as I could in the Glade, but they really didn't make a lot of sense being there. So with these Star Wars builds, on the Tatooine side, I feel like Wally's house fits really well. And then on this side, if I'm doing a Naboo build, I feel like Eve's ship, if you've seen the ships from Naboo, like it looks like that. It looks very Naboo themed. So I'm basically building that as if like that's Padme's shuttle and it's parked up here by her house. And then you've got Anakin over here in Tatooine. So I feel like it works really well on the dichotomy of like Wally and Anakin are on this side, Padme and Eve are on this side. And then they're just separated by my gigantic, don't look at my farm. It's insane. I wanted every crop in the game to be accessible to me at all times, and this is how I achieved that. The only crops not here are the ones from Wish Blossom Ranch because I'm going to have them in Wish Blossom Ranch. I just didn't have space for the other crops in like Storybook Vale, and I didn't want them in my valley because the items that this takes up is insane. Like most of this item limit is this farm, but it works really well because this pumpkin section and this pineapple section are my money makers. That's why they're the biggest. And everything else is just there if I need it. There's a lot of times where the star path would be like, get this really specific vegetable. And if I've already got it planted, I don't have to worry about letting it grow. I can just come harvest whatever I need and I'm done. I also kind of tried to tie the farm into the Aladdin build somewhat, but I feel like it also works because I'm not going to be able to probably fit Wally's farm here. So it works that he's right next to this giant one. I might put his down here somewhere. I just don't feel like it fits thematically with a desert farm because his has like those like, what are they called? No, that's going to bother me. What are they called? Trellis. There's also an arch. These things. It has those attached to it, so I just don't know that that fits very well. I know that he has like an Eternity Isle version, but I don't think they changed it visually at all. Yeah, it still looks like it has the trellises on it, so I don't think it fit. Like, I mean, maybe if I leave it like this, it might fit, but no, it's really big. Oh no, I placed it.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
And now I can't get rid of it. Oh, I've made a mistake. I've made a terrible, terrible mistake. I forgot with these stalls, once you place them, they are placed and you cannot get rid of them. What am I going to do with this? I guess I could put it over here. Don't look at this mess, by the way. I haven't decorated like the tiny parts of the wild tangle. So maybe I can just put him over here. Oh, frick. Pause while I go do that because now it's in the way. Mini tour of my Eternity Isle build. This is my grasslands little marketplace. Clean up while we're here if we're gonna have visitors. All right, I need to clear out this. Mike, I am so tired of you. I think I need to finish his quests so that I can, like, I have him turned off in every place, everywhere. And he's still always here, always talking, always making his little jokes. And he's very annoying. And I think it's because I have a quest that I still need to finish for him, and then maybe he'll go away. It's fine. I think his farm will work for this little section anyway. I didn't have anything here, so it's fine.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
This should be enough space for it. The amount of holes that show up in these freaking tiny biomes is annoying. It's cleared out. Let's move his farm, and then I can go through the trellis to get back here. I cannot believe I did that. And I knew that would happen, and I thought about it before this build. I was like, don't put that down. And then I did it anyway. Back to Tatooine. What are you girls doing here? So the farm is taken care of. Back to what I was doing. I feel like I want to try to shift everything again. Just ever so slightly. So that's as far as I can go because of the Cave of Wonders. Damn. I actually can't go any further. Ugh. All right, well, that door is just going to be a little off-center. It's fine. It's fine.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
And then either Wally's house will be outside. Why is this flower here? Outside, which I'm leaning toward, or in here, but I think I'm going to stick with it being outside. And maybe I even tuck it in here. That's not going to fit. Maybe I just do it like that. Do I want it on an angle? Kind of, but like I feel like it's going to... We'll revisit that. That's where it's going. So at least we know that. And then this house, I'm thinking in this corner here. I just know that something's going to always grow back here and I'm not going to be able to get to it. All right. And then the other parts that come with Tatooine are this, I believe, this. Where's the other stuff? This. And then this thing. What is that? Why did I not realize that does that? Is that new, this effect on this? I've never noticed that. Like that was just like flat when I put it out. Interesting. Then the only companion house that gave any at all Star Wars was Mochi's house from Big Hero 6. So I'm gonna put this in the build somewhere just so I can have R2 and BB-8 out here. Another moment of ranting from me though is that I hate how when you equip companions, it unequips them from any of the companion homes that you have them assigned to. Like when you unassign them from yourself, they don't go back to the companion house. They're just not there anymore. Very annoying because then you're constantly having to reassign them to their companion homes. So that is going to go there, I think. Or I could have it be here. I think I'm going to have more than one of these though. There's one. Of course, they only gave us one. You paid money for this, but pay more money to get extras. And I think I'll have the second one maybe in the middle. I think I'm gonna have a street. Maybe I should path out the street first. Where's the door? How does Mochi get into this house? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Okay, and then there's this. So street. I don't know why I didn't realize how small the wastes are. They feel so big when there's nothing in them. But now that I'm putting things down, like it's so small. The lion's just like tiger or whatever. It's just looking over the wall. I see you. Which is another reason like I don't feel like this set would have fit in the Borderlands because they're so thin. Originally when I built this, it was before the Agrabah walls came out, so I didn't even have these walls here. I had to go back in later and add them. I keep getting distracted. I think we'll have it actually come all the way out. Is it weird that this sand is a different color than the other sand? I don't care. I tested it on Dazzle Beach at 1.2 and it's also a different color from that sand. So it's not going to match any existing sands in the game. And then I'm going to have it come out here and go this way. I don't like how the corners meet sometimes with these bordered paths. Why does it look like that? I wonder if I can fix it. Oh, kind of. Can I fix this one too? Yeah. You'll have to forgive me. This is like literally the first time I am trying to use bordered pathing with the intent of leaving it fully visible. I almost always line my paths with things, so this is going to be a new experience for me. I mean, I might still line the path a little bit, but like I don't have to cover the edges like I normally do. Okay. I don't think I can still get to the Cave of Wonders. Can I get to the Cave of Wonders? Ooh, I can. But what happens when I... Oh, I can still walk over here. Okay, good. Can I walk back here? I can. Wow. I'm shocked by that, actually. Okay. Go me. That's the road done. But anyway, I'm thinking about if I use more walls, just like to build a little compound of sorts. They also need to give us more end cap pieces because there isn't one for this one. Like the Mulan walls had one, the Agrabah walls had one. Like they're very inconsistent with these build sets in terms of like what kind of pieces that they give us. Like if I'm going to pay money for this, only 3 different variations of the wall is not enough. It should be like a minimum of 5, also with a diagonal option. You can't call it a build set, like a modular build set, if there's only one way that each piece can connect, because that's not modular. Okay, so that's all the like actual stuff from the Tatooine pack placed. So now I'm gonna come layer in the non-Star Wars Tatooine stuff. Here's the Wally sign that I feel like I have to have obligatory. I'm kind of like thinking this little thing is kind of like a mini spaceport, maybe some like central authority or something. I don't know. I want to put this on the road, but I also don't want it to like be in my way. Because I want to be able to walk on the road. I had this, I don't know, I guess it's kind of cool. I just don't know if it like really goes with this. It's almost like it's too fancy. And I've got these other stalls. And then these are definitely going to be the lights. They're like perfect. I feel like the Wally stuff really lends itself to Tatooine. 8,000 for these is kind of steep. I want this path to extend out more. Just a smidge. Still fine that it's off center. Still fine. Everything's fine. No, no flowers. They don't grow on Tatooine. Yeah. Little R2. Maybe this is like a droid shop. Maybe I put their house in here. And this is just where they chill. Like a droid repair place. This could be like shelving for the droid repair shop. I want one of the shops to sell like, as if they sell like Jedi artifacts. For some reason, placing items on like a surface that's at a diagonal. I'm gonna make a little moment for Wally over here, but I'll do that after. So these little like Monsters Inc. chairs look very similar to this, do they not? So we'll be using them. I feel like there's like a rug that I don't have in my inventory that would go with this. I'm gonna go run to Scrooge's. Yeah. Why does the Monsters Inc. stuff work so well with this too? You can place stuff on these counters. Game changer. I imagine that this droid repair person does a lot of work with Wally and collecting his random trinkets and things. What happened to my pedestal? Why is this just a floating orb now? There definitely was a pedestal under that when I started this build. Now we play the game of going through this memory thing for like 20 minutes to see if we can find one that works. I really wish they would just like let this open a menu and you could go in and select. Because having to go individually one by one is crazy. Like this part, let me just go through all the freaking notes I picked up. And then there's no way to like go backwards if you accidentally skip one that you wanted. I really wish they'd let you display pictures that you've taken on these screens. Yeah, I just went through all of them and I didn't find one, so I'm just gonna not use that. How did I just go into the Cave of Wonders through the wall? How? That was crazy. I was trying to pick up this flower. That's not good. I'm hoping the pedestal comes back if I like log out and log back in, which actually I'm gonna do because that's bothering me. And if it doesn't come back, I'm taking it out of my build. Oh, so it did fix it. I don't know what that was about. That was weird. I wish we could hang wall art on like walls like these. Maybe some dead bushes. I think just one more speeder up here. All right, I think that is the Tatooine section done. I need to finish up Wally. So for his, it's definitely more of like a junkyard off to the side situation. I kind of want to have his like bathtub with plants. Here it is, that he's like working on. Thinking he's just got like a verdant paradise going on over here. Kind of thinking about those tire tracks from Cruella de Vil. What are they called? Tracks? DeVille car track kit curve. Why wouldn't these function like a rug where like you can put stuff on top of them? Whatever. We're just gonna pretend like it goes in a circle around that thing. Can I still get to that node now? Okay, good. I think that's Wally's done. And then I just want to do something out here. Could just do like speeder parking. All right, I'd say that's the wastes done. Let's head over to the Oasis. So there's actually a lot more usable stuff than I was expecting for a Naboo build. I have literally filled this entire space with all of the options. The plan is for this lower section to be the Naboo estate, the gardens, that kind of stuff. And then up here to be Eve. I'm going to try to marry the two together in terms of like pulling through stuff so that this can kind of seem like Eve's ship is Padme's shuttle, but still having enough there to represent Eve herself. Firstly, I'm going to have to move a lot of this stuff up there. So these greenhouse walls and also the casita walls are speaking to me. More so the casita walls, I think. And then they've also got these waterfall pieces. I was thinking about the tulip ones, but I think I'm not going to do those. I think I'm going to save those for an actual Tulip Town build. There's a lot of plants that really work. I think I might finally have a home for this freaking thing from Jasmine's quest line. I've never placed it in the valley because I didn't have anywhere to put it, but I think this build might be the place. They didn't give us a ton of furniture with the Naboo pack. Like one of them's a bed, which would be weird to place outside. So this is going to be... The goal is very much like this is Padme's retreat where she can go and like relax and just be in the gardens. I think I definitely want to use this fountain as like a central area for congregating. I'm not sure where these walls will go, if they go anywhere. They have end caps, thank goodness, unlike a lot of the other ones. If I just put it back there, I don't know where the door piece is for hers. Does she have one? I've used it in my Sunlit Plateau, but I don't know if there's actually an archway piece now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, there is. Okay. So I just need to copy this then. Anything to avoid going back to Scrooge's shop. I took a rock with me, apparently. There's really no reason to have that arch there. I just feel like it is prettier than just a wall. I could put like the waterfall back there. No, put something else back there. I kind of want to dot like a bunch of these around just to give like that sci-fi effect. I don't know what color I want them. There's yellow, green, purple, red, orange. I might leave them blue. I need to figure out pathing. This pathing I love is just so hard to get that much pixie dust. I wish there was like a faster way to get pixie dust. I think I'm gonna go with this pathing. So it's really bothering me that this part I can't put a path in, so I'm like, do I shift the entire thing over? And I think I am. This pathing will do my bidding, whether it wants to or not. Unfortunately, I think that means I can't use my giant bushes, but that is okay. These plants have always looked fairly alien to me. I still can't decide on pathing. I feel like this Main Street pathing is good with the color scheme. Oh god, I'm stuck. Can I put stuff on this sandbar? No. Dang. I feel like something has to go here because this looks like it's crammed. But I don't know what to put there. Need like a large tree. Too large. Too small. Wild Tangle came with these rocks but did not come with a cluster, which is very annoying. What in the hell? Why can't this be placed on path? That's so weird. I see now why I never used this. There's such a big footprint. What just happened? I just lost all ability to control the game. Please don't crash on me. I'm kind of peppering these things throughout the area just because I want to have that element of sci-fi tech throughout the builds just to keep thematically consistent. I haven't decided if I want to leave them purple or make them like blue. I'm leaning toward blue. For some reason, they designed this table's footprint to only be able to seat people in the little bump out. I don't understand why they would make that choice. I think this table, like, that's supposed to be a speaker in the middle, but I'm putting a plant there. The footprint around the pond is also really difficult to work around. Imagine these are kind of just like projected fountains almost is what they're using these for. All right, so I think the lower level is done, otherwise known as Padme's area. Now I'm going to work on the upper level, which will still tie in a lot of what's down here, but it'll be more focused on Eve. So I want to make like a landing pad of sorts. I think it's going to rain for the entire build. Trying to like kind of have this be kind of like a spaceport, but almost like a privately owned one, like specifically for this estate. But you know how even the tiniest airports require like TSA and all that shit? That's the vibe. Weird vibe, but that's the vibe. I'm just not realizing how much space is back here behind the house, and I'm not certain that I can get back there if I move this one plant. So close. We'll just forget that back area exists. I'm gonna vacuum stuff up anyway. It's not like I'm gonna need to get back there. There's no nodes back there. I really wish it would stop raining. Like, it's been raining for so long. Oh, hey, Eva's here. How cute. She's sitting on her couches. Why is she sighing? She's upset that I separated her from Wally. He's right over there. You can see his house from here, I think. You can kind of see it, but it's raining. I'm gonna line this path. I think I want to go different foliage for this side. I kind of want to go bluish white for Eve. I realize I just used these trees in a different build, but pretend I didn't, okay? Okay. Kind of make it seem like these are almost alien trees by putting these around them. And some blue bushes. The fact that these bushes are like a shop item that I have to buy more of. I'm almost kind of treating this like, yes, this is in the Naboo estate, but I'm almost like, is this another planet that she built this estate on? And built her part of it in like the Naboo style, and then like this is the actual what you would find on this planet. So she kind of like made a Naboo off of Naboo in a way. I'm justifying why it looks different. Is it working? Are you believing it? If you are, like and subscribe. We actually just hit 100 subscribers after the last video. I'm very excited about that. This is a very small channel, and I am just trying to get a little bigger, keep going, make this a thing I do more. So if you enjoy what you're seeing and like these builds, I will be doing this weekly. Not every video will be a build. I'm kind of thinking every other video. We shall see. I'll try to cover new content as it comes out. I just did a video about the summer showcase and my theories about the future content beyond the Wreck-It Ralph update. So if you're interested in that, go check that out. Okay, I'm done plugging now. Back to building. One day I'll learn how to plug and build at the same time. Why did I have so many of those? I want this place to feel very like lush and vibrant, even though it's been raining the entire freaking time. I never thought I'd be able to tie this Wally stuff into a build. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'm liking what I'm doing, so don't question the process. I wish there was like a better blue rug. I think that's like the only one. Don't know if I like it. It works, but I think I'm only going to use it right there. Something I've been doing more recently, and when I say recently, I mean like this build, is using potted plants instead of just the foliage. And I'm not minding it. Like, I kind of like the way that it looks kind of mixed in with the other foliage. I think I was just getting so tired of the foliage because while it seems like there's a lot, there really isn't. This upper area, despite the fact that everything else is, oh, finally it stopped raining, dang. Oh, it got so bright. For this upper area, despite the fact that everything up here is blue, I might make these yellow. Complementary colors and all that. It's very vibrant when the sun comes out. I like the contrast, but I don't know if I made it too busy just now. I'm keeping it. The return of the fern. I forgot about the prisms. I could almost use this area for my dream snap this week for Journey to Imagination or whatever it's called. And I'm also going to pepper them around in the foliage just because I'm extra. I think the triangle, I think that was all of them. I think I've maximalist almost too close to the sun, so I think I might pull myself back and call it. All right, we'll walk the build. I'm going to walk this one first. And that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed what you saw, please like and subscribe. I'll be doing new builds pretty much every other week. In the off weeks, there'll be some more news related or helpful tips videos about Dreamlight Valley. I'm hoping to shoot for every Sunday. I know Star Wars isn't everyone's cup of tea, but I love the franchise and I'm really happy with these builds, and I hope they can provide some inspiration for you. But thanks for watching, and see you next time.